Will she start? The biggest question of today. Oh. And she still starts. Oh my god. This car is unkillable, bruh. What's good, YouTube? This is a video that I wasn't planning on making, but my 640 has thrown its first check engine light that I've ever gotten under my ownership, and it is actually right before I'm about to sell the car, so it's kind of funny. But let me run the codes and see what comes up. And I don't know if this camera's picking it up, but we're using the MHD adapter to run the codes. So I just ran the codes, and let me show you guys what is causing the check engine light. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to pick it up on camera, but I'll put a screenshot for you here right now either way. It is the Valvetronic servo motor. I'm not really sure what that is or what it does. I'm going to have to do some more research and I'm going to get back to you guys, but the car still started up and it's idling fine. I'm going to drive it to my other parking spot right now. We'll see how it drives, but for the most part, the car is still running good, so I don't know if it's just I'll be able to clear it and it goes away, or if it's like an actual error, but I guess I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you guys updated. I just wanted to come out to show you guys that the car is idling perfectly fine, like no misfires, none of that. So I just did some research while I'm letting the car warm up here, and don't quote me on this, but basically what this is, from what I've gathered, is the motor that controls the camshaft sensor. It's like a solenoid. Basically it controls like the timing of your engine, and honestly that's pretty scary stuff. But what people are saying online is if it fails and it gets stuck in like the open position, the mass airflow sensor is able to regulate for it, which is why my car is able to drive fine right now. Either way, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to get this sorted out before I trade in the car, because if I trade in a BMW with a check engine light on the dash, even though my car is like clean Carfax, no accidents, none of that, they'll probably still try and lowball me for it. So I'm gonna have to see what the Valvetronic kit is, like the kit that like FCP or like ECS will sell for it, and I guess see what labor will be, because I'm not doing that shit myself. I was looking at some YouTube videos of other people doing it, and it is a valve cover off job. So yeah, that's out of my skill range. But now that the car is somewhat warmed up, I'll back it out. Oh, I gotta plug back in my parking sensors. But since I put the coilovers and the stock wheels back on, I got rid of my TPMS light and my adaptive suspension malfunction, so it wouldn't give me sport mode. Now I have sport mode perfectly fine. I'll show you guys in a second. But I have a fat ass check engine light. And the thing is that I barely drove this car, you guys. Like, this car has sat for the most part. I've only put like 200 miles on it this year, just because it was like stance on the floor, and I had my X5 as a daily. But yeah, I guess you can't let these cars sit or shit will go wrong. I don't want to like step on it too much right now, but as you guys can see, the car is driving perfectly fine. I do have to go run some errands right now, so I'll probably switch into my X5. So yeah, you guys, this is what the car is looking like stock. It looks completely different now without the wheels, the suspension, taillights. But they're not gonna give me extra money for the mod, so everything has to go. Now we get into this bitch. She's a little neglected, I'm not gonna lie. She's been sitting here all week. But this is my tank right here. I know this shit will start no issues. N52 life. Just needs a service, but So I just got back from running some errands. If you guys didn't know, today is the day before Thanksgiving. I'm probably gonna end up dropping this on the same day. I don't even care. But I was able to find the Valvetronic kit online. Let me show you guys what it's gonna cost me. So I found it on Turner Motorsports. It is 174. It gives you the valve cover gasket as well and a couple other gaskets. So that plus labor on a valve cover probably is gonna run me close to like $1,000, if not maybe a little bit more, which I'm not excited for, but I mean it is what it is. Like I told you guys before, I can't trade in the car with a check engine light or I'm gonna get lowballed to hell. But yeah, since this video is kind of short from what I recorded today, I'm gonna throw in me checking out a C7 Corvette for you guys. What's good, YouTube? So right now I'm on the way to check out another replacement car. We are looking at a C7 Corvette. It is not a Z06 because for whatever reason all the Z06s in Florida are above 60 grand, and at that price point you're looking at C8s as well. So I feel like the Z06s are a little bit overpriced for what they are. But regardless, we're gonna check out a C7 Stingray today, but it has the Z51 performance package on it. So that means it has upgraded brakes, I think a better diff, better suspension, and has the Z51 performance exhaust. So yeah, we're on the way to go look at it right now. We are in the X5 once again. I cannot get enough of this car, and we are 12 minutes out. Alright, you guys, I just got here, parked next to the vet. Look, you guys could see it right next to me over here. I don't know if I'm gonna bring the camera. We'll see how cool the salesman is. But shit looks nice in person. I really like the red, so I'll tap back in with you guys in a bit. Alright, you guys, so this is the vet. It is a C7 with the Z51 package. For the most part, I think it is stock. I think it's 100% bone stock. Look, as you guys can see, it does have the Z51 package, but it is super clean. I really like the red. He just went inside to take my license so I could test drive it. I don't know if I'm gonna bring the camera on the test drive because I kind of want to actually test drive it. But this is just like a little walk around, and then I'll show you guys the inside right now. Dang, it might have like headers or something though. This shit smells crazy, cat lips. After going over the footage, I didn't give you guys like my final opinion on the Corvette, so I guess I'll do that now. I really like the way the Corvette looks. Like the body style of it is so aggressive compared to the M4 or the C63. But the thing is, it's slower than both, and the interior doesn't feel as premium as either of them. But I know a supercharger will really wake this car up. But the only thing is, it's a little bit expensive. I think a supercharger kit for the car, like one of the cheaper ones, is like $6,500. And you have to do a little bit of motor work when you get the supercharger installed, just so you know you have peace of mind with everything. But yeah, I really like the Corvette. It's definitely an option. My favorite thing about the car is any Corvette that's not a convertible, the roof is able to come out with 2 latches in the front, 1 latch in the back, so 3 latches total. And then there's a way for you to like hook the roof into the trunk so it stores it like specifically, and it won't like rattle around or nothing. And you basically have a convertible or a hardtop with 3 latches. So that's like honestly one of my favorite things about it. It's gonna be a tough decision between the Corvette C63 and the M4. I would love to know your guys' opinion, so let me know in the comments. And to end this video out, I'm gonna show you guys me driving the 6 Series with the check engine light and on blown. Well, I thought the suspension was blown, but my sensors for the adaptive whatever wasn't plugged in, so I got those plugged in, and now the car rides way better. But let me show you guys what the car was riding like with the adaptive suspension not plugged in. It literally felt like blown, beyond blown. That shit was crazy. So this is gonna be my first time driving the 6 Series back on stock suspension in a while. So let's see how this goes. Yo, my factory suspension is definitely blown. I don't know if you guys can see how shaky the camera is, but this actually is riding worse than when my car was maxed out on coils. It was way smoother. So yeah, I guess the suspension is done up.